Okay, this is Mike Soares. This is Racy Tenor Guitars. This is our new 8-string tenor guitar, 22 and 3/4 inch scale, 3/4 size body. This is a new setup for us. We used to do a converted one-piece tail on this here. We've gone over and changed this to a converted Tune-o-matic bridge. This is a 12-string Tune-o-matic that we've converted to an 8-string, and we used a 12-string stop tail on the bottom here to hold the strings. Gives a nice sustain on the bridge, much better than the older style, the way we used to make it. And you've got 3 single coil pickups on this here, which have also been converted from 6-string to 4-pole. And your volume and tone 5-way switch on this. Customer wanted a cream pickguard on it. This is in a vintage Sunburst on this here. Maple body, maple neck. Has a 2-way adjustable truss rod on here. This is a Puro Furo fingerboard. We send a lot guitars to the UK. Actually, this one's going to the UK, and they don't allow rosewood, so we have a Puro Furo wood on this. It's very nice wood. I would say it's in between a rosewood and an ebony. We don't like to use the new ebony. We find it to be very brittle, and they don't allow the rosewood, so this is a nice alternative to the rosewood. And we've got this set up with 6 on one side, right-handed tuners, and 2 left-handed tuners on the right side there. And we stagger the tuners a little bit. The tuners look off, we stagger them so you get a nice fan effect on the strings. You don't get any overlapping. These are sealed tuners, and the back here, and it works out very well this way. Again, 2-way truss rod. We no longer use the 3mm slotted nut like you find on a standard tenor guitar. We use a 5 to 6mm bone nut that you would find on a like a Les Paul or large arch top. This is a 12-string pre-cut bone nut, and we cut it down to an 8-string on this here. It gives a very nice sustain down the neck, better than the 3-inch. Now on our frets are all leveled and shaved. On this here we use large frets. We don't use the small frets like you find on a standard Fender. They're a little bit bigger, nice and smooth on the sides. We have had some customers say the fret ends are sticking out. Fret ends can stick out. It's not a defect on the guitar. It's a change in climate. Right now we're in New York. It's a winter time, and the necks are going to be swollen a little bit. If this goes to a hot climate like down in Texas or somewhere down south, there is a chance that your fretboard is going to shrink a little bit, and you'll get a little bit of a fret end sticking out. In that case, it's not a defect. It's something where you need to go and sand down your frets. We have a special board that we use, but you can use an emery board. The kind of thing. This is what we call a handmade guitar. This is custom made. We do get different pick guards, different pickups, different setups. Usually these are made as 4 strings. This was made for an 8 for the customer. But we make them 3 at a time. It cuts down our cost. But when we say custom guitar, this is not what we call a master build. We've been building guitars for over 30 years, and we know how to build guitars. We don't go crazy on it. We don't spend 3 months building this guitar. It's got basically 3 coats of finish on it, not 13 like a master build would have. We think we do a very nice job on them. Again, this is a homemade custom guitar. This has a V-back neck, nice strong neck on this. This is our V-back like a volute neck, very strong neck, no graft in the Telecaster necks or Fender style necks. Again, this is a 8-string. Now this one happens to be tuned a little differently. Customer wanted this here tuned from low to high, C, G, C, G, in octaves, like an octave mandolin. Usually we do these as an octave mandolin or an 8-string tenor guitar. I don't know how to play that tuning, but it came out very nice. Nice deep tone for tenor. Nice sustain on this here because of the nut and the way the bridge is set up. Action on this here is that we like to set all our guitars up at the thickness of a US quarter at the 12th fret. That's what this is. This may need some tweaking. Once the customer receives it, we recommend you tune the guitar, let it sit for about 3 days out of the case to adjust to your climate, then adjust anything. Don't go ahead and, if you got a buzz on it, leave it alone for 3 days. Usually the buzz will go away once the neck acclimates to your climate. But again, this is Mike Soares at Cerasi Tenor Guitars. This is our custom 8-string 3/4 size 22 3/4 inch scale, 1 1/4 at the nut, bone nut. And this has a nice tune-o-matic, fully adjustable bridge up and down, and you can adjust your intonation for different tunings. Large strap holders we use on this, and I think this one came out very nice. Again, this is Mike Soares at Cerasi Tenor Guitars. Thank you.